Guys, excuse my breath. I just come back from gym. Today, we're going to talk about trust. I hear most of people are saying, trust is expensive. Once trust is lost, it's never regained. What do we mean? Where does it start? Where does it end? You see, it's easy to say, I don't trust you. You're not to be trusted. But where does that come from? Broken promises, saying you're going to do something and not doing it. This is a question. How many times have you said you're going to do something and you did not do it? How many times have you promised yourself that you're going to go on diet and you never went? How many times have you said you're going to start this course and you never did? Don't you trust yourself anymore? Is that the reason why you're skeptical of people? Because you cannot trust yourself? It is very interesting. It is very easy to say, I don't trust so and so. It's because you think you're perfect. It's because you think when you walk above water. Yes, we need trust in relationships. We need trust in businesses. We need trust in society. However, why is it so easy that when someone says he's going to do something or she's going to do something, and by some circumstance or by something happening, they do not do it, it is easy for you to just write that person off and say, he's not trusted, he's not trustworthy. I know you're going to say, yeah, I gave him or I gave her a countless of chances to prove that he's trustworthy or she's trustworthy. However, how many chances have you given yourself? How many chances have you said, good hi, this is it, I'm going to do it. This is it, I'm going to save money. This is it, I'm going to quit smoking or quit drinking. And you were back at it and you're drinking till now. Who's not trusting you? Who's saying you're not trustworthy? Might it be a reason why you're depressed or what you're breaking your own trust? Might it be a reason why you have anxiety of the future? Because when you make plans, you do not trust that you complete them. And as a matter of fact, you don't. How does one start trusting themselves? How does one start this thing of trust and wanting it from others? Is it we doing things bit by bit, making small anyana promises, not just saying, I'm going to stick with this budget for 6 months. I'm going to save 100 rands for 6 months rather. Why don't we say, I'm going to save a 1 rand a day until the next month to see if we can and not use it? Why don't we say, instead of doing 10 push-ups a day, we're going to do 1 a day for 6 months to see that we have a commitment to see it through? Because now we set these big goals, big dreams, where we say, you see, by the end of this year, I'm going to have 20 grand. You do not have the habit, you do not have the behavior of saving. However, you want to start from le phezulu, not knowing that things will happen, not knowing that you have to build a behavior, not knowing that you have to build character to move on to the next step. If we do that and fail and try again and fail, we'll see that, okay, this trust thing is not for the faint-hearted. This trust thing is nothing to be taken lightly. You know, to have empathy that someone else broken their trust because they did this and this. I'm not saying trust a person blindly so that they can play with you and you say, okay, why don't you trust me? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's easy not to trust someone. It's easy. Know why? Because you don't trust you. Because you don't trust you to pull through something. You do not want someone judging you. However, you're quick to judge us. You're quick to judge the nation. When some leader does something wrong, you're like, yeah, we elected him. Now he's doing this and this. You see, you forget that when a person is on the limelight, it's like you. It's easy to judge from the grandstands. It's easy not to trust when no good there with the thing. However, be at the center of this thing. Trust you. Set goals and accomplish it. See your vision and see it through. You see, when you're little, when they ask you at school, okay, what do you want to be when you grow up? I, for one, said I want to be a doctor. You know what I am? IT specialist. Why? We say we're going to do things. We never do. We say we're going to start things, and we never do. We break our own trust. We break our own pattern of doing things. Then, when someone lies to you, you're quick to see the lie. You know why? You're clever. It's because you lie to you. It's because you lie to yourself. It's because you say you're going to do things and do not do them. It's because it's easy to forgive you than forgiving me. It's easy to say, government promised this and this and that. How many times have you promised people things and due to your valid excuses, you did not do them? Because, you see, our excuses are very valid. We would say, okay, today, tomorrow we're going out for the job. When tomorrow comes, we're not going to do it. You know what? Because this back is really sore. Because what we have to do is really important. I know when things are about to happen, as for scary things, when things you're not used to doing are about to happen, valid excuse come up. Today in the morning, I was like, okay, it's time to gym. A very, very, very valid excuse came up. I woke up late, I have to do a video, I have to get a couple of pages done in Funde. Those are very, very, very valid excuses. You would never say, no, that's not a valid excuse. I'll tell you one thing that we tell everyone. You do not understand. That's one line that get people scot-free. When you say, why are you in this position? You hear us saying, no, Indaba, you do not understand where I am. Why are you in an abusive relationship? No, you're saying this because you do not understand. That's how we get away with it. That's how we say, okay, it's not a train smash for me not to trust myself because people do not understand. I don't break my trust. I have a valid excuse. I have a valid reason why I did not do this. Well, we all do. Where does that get us? Nowhere. Where does that get our marriages, our partnerships? Nowhere. Because you say these quotes, trust is very expensive. You cannot expect it from cheap people. Who are you? Which category do you fall in? Are you this cheap person? Are you expensive? Can we trust you? Can you trust you? Can you come back and say, okay, I'm a trustworthy person. If I'm saying I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I say I'll be there at 7, I'll be there at 5 to 7. If I'm saying I'm going to stick with this routine for 30 days, I'm going to see it through for 30 days, not make excuses that, okay, I'm going to stick with it for 30 days, but I mean, I did it in the morning. Why should I do it every time? You see, that's trust. Not this feeling sorry for ourselves when it comes to us judging us. The reason why we're depressed is because we know that we're not trustworthy. that this is not why we have anxiety. It's because we know that we say we're going to do something and we don't. This thing accumulates, and when they come to a point whereby it's full, we're like, you see, now my life is falling apart. I don't have money. I'm sick. I'm doing this. It's because why? You don't trust you. You don't trust you to pull that through. You don't trust you to change the situation. You don't trust you to see the change you want to be. It's easy when your partner, when your mom, when your dad, when the society says, trust me, we're like, I've heard this before. Why? Because this starts with you.